Hi, this is Nolan from Benchmark, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you an overview of your map screen within FieldGenius. So I'm going to show you all of the stats around it, what you should know, and where those tools are so that you better understand what your data collector is telling you about your receiver. So I have already opened up the map screen here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top. And at the top of the screen here, you can see that there are some check marks, some X's, and some data on my positions. What this is telling me is whether my shot is within tolerance. So if those green check marks are present next to my standard deviation, vertical, horizontal, and elevation, that means that I am within my tolerance. And what can happen is if I click on this top bar, I can actually cycle through the different options so I can display what I want to see. So the first option after your tolerance is your latitude and longitude, the raw position of the receiver, followed by my northing and easting, so the translated position from our latitude and longitude. And then finally, some stats on the GNSS position, which depending on your application may or may not be entirely useless. Now to the right of that, we have our gear and receiver icon that takes us to the instrument settings. So within our instrument settings, we can change how we're communicating, or our tolerance, or our antenna height, or anything else on the receiver, which then below it is our PDOP value. So David has a great video about PDOP and how it works, but it's basically a measurement of how good the geometry of your satellites is. So the lower the number, the better the geometry. So at 1.1, we are looking pretty decent right now. If you see that creeping up to 4 or 5, you may want to take a look at your surroundings and see if there's any way that you can improve that by getting the receiver higher or clearing a better shot to the sky. Now, below my PDOP statistics is my satellite count, and in here I can see my satellite plot. So you can see right now I'm seeing 21 satellites, which makes sense. I'm underneath a re-radiating kit indoors here, but regardless, you should see the count of every satellite that you are receiving corrections from the base here, and you can click on it to change any of your satellite settings. Now, I'm just going to back out of here and go to my next icon, which is the antenna icon. So by clicking on this, I can change my antenna height at any time depending on my needs. Now, if you've set your receiver up, you hopefully already are very familiar with this, but regardless, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is the standard measure button, and this is how you change your measurement mode. Now, FieldGenius has 3 different modes. There's your standard measure that allows you to just take a simple shot, the auto recording, which will automatically record points based on a time or distance interval, and then finally the offset measurement, which will allow you to perform an offset, unsurprisingly. Now, I'll close my measurement modes because I have videos on all of those tools that you can find on survey-assistant.com or right here on our YouTube channel. And then below it, it's one of the ones that I want to highlight. This is obviously your fixed button or your GNSS store shot button. And on this button, it will display the status of your receiver. So right now you can see that I have an RTK fixed and that there is a time code below it. Now that time code isn't related to how long you've had a fix, but rather the time since you've last received a correction from the base. So if everything is set up and working really well, it should be 1 second intervals that you are receiving messages from the base, or a broadcast every second, which is what the base puts out. Now, if you begin to see this number creep up, you may see it turn red, or the text turn red. That means that you are outside of tolerance and you either want to adjust your tolerance or make sure that you are still receiving corrections from your base, whether your base is still powered on or that something else nefarious has not happened to it. And now to finish it out, we'll just look at the bottom bar. The first one here is our map menu that allows you to change the look of your map. So you can turn on satellite views, map views, or just change in general how it appears on your screen to make sure that you have all of the information you need. To the left of that is our zoom extents button. So by clicking this, you will zoom to include everything on the map screen within view. So if you have a point 3,000 kilometers away, it will show that point 3,000 kilometers away. So keep that in mind if you are trying to just view a subsection of your drawing. If you click this button, it will show you all of your drawing. Now, to the left of that is the calculator option. That allows you to do any of the COGO calculations within FieldGenius, so traverses, inverses, intersections, anything like that. And again, we've got videos on how to use all of these tools over on survey-assistant.com. Now, the last of this grouping of tools is the pick point button. This is one of the newer features inside of FieldGenius and allows you to automatically put points on lines, at the end of lines, snap to intersections, and a whole bunch of other things that, again, I do have videos showing you how to use all of those tools. And then finally, if you ever want to return to your main menu, you just have to click the plumb bob here in the bottom left corner. But for now, that is everything in today's video. That is the overview of the map screen within FieldGenius, so that you got a bit better of an idea of what your receiver is telling you and what is going on in front of you. And if you have a moment, I'd ask you to hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help us out, helps me keep making these videos. And if you have any questions about anything you've seen in today's video, or any questions about anything you've seen on our YouTube channel, give us a call at 1-888-286-3204, or visit us on the web at bench-mark.ca.